80% drop in enrollment. Kids are not signing up for college in the state of Michigan. Why is that? I want to know what you think. I'm going to dig into some of the answers here. I'm going to tell you what people are saying, but kids are starting to go to trade school a lot more. The numbers are showing that. Follow me right here on this platform, whether it be YouTube or Rumble, wherever you're watching. Go ahead and follow me. Subscribe to this channel. I'll bring you updates as I get them. So let's look at an article from midmichigannow.com, and you can click on the link in this video. Take a look right here. Enrollment is down 80% at Michigan public universities. 80%. That is huge. What is going on? I know a lot of you have your own opinions on what's going on. And I usually say I don't give my opinion during a story. I'm going to give my opinion in just a little bit. So stay with me. And I'm going to give my opinion when it comes to my family. Not what you should do, but just my family and my own children. And I'm allowed to do that. And I'm going to do that. Okay. So we're going to take a look at this article and some of the statistics as to what is going on. It's very interesting. And I don't want to say it's scary because that would be an opinion. It's interesting. Enrollment has gone down at 80% of Michigan's 15 public universities over the last decade, according to a report from the Michigan Association of State Universities. The report found that more than a dozen state universities in Michigan, only the University of Michigan, Michigan State, and Michigan Technological University have seen an increase. For most of the state, though, enrollment is down. At Western Michigan, enrollment has dropped 24%. U of M Flint, it is down 22%. Central Michigan is down 44%. Wow. CMU blamed the decline on complacency and a satisfaction with outdated technology and recruiting practices following a boost in enrollment more than a decade ago. So, CMU right here saying, let me read this quote from someone at Central Michigan saying, "We have a tremendous amount of work to do, but we also have tremendous momentum," says Jennifer DeHammers, CMU's VP of Student Recruitment and Retention. "The admission team is working very hard at meeting the weekly deposit goal. We continue to build on the gains so far. We've had a great deal of support from current students, staff, faculty, and administrators in our efforts to enroll students for the fall. It will take all of us to turn the enrollment around, and it will happen," she says. But I want to know from all of you, why is it not happening? Why is enrollment so low at certain universities? Not all of them, some of them. And you can read more in this article that we have here that I have linked in this video. But I talked to several people recently who they've had enough of college. They say, why waste money on a 4-year degree when I could do the same in a 1-year trade school and make more money? I'm going to tell you the story about my nephew. He graduated from high school and he went to a trade school. And he made a lot of money out of trade school. I believe it was like electrical engineering or something like that. And that's an example of someone who didn't have to go to college, but he is very, very successful and very intelligent at what he did or does. My wife, for example, went to a trade school, cosmetology. She didn't have to go to a college for that. She could have. It would have been a waste of money, she says, but she didn't. So there's trades out there. For example, my brother Jimmy, he never went to college. He had, I believe, an apprenticeship with my dad, and he learned everything he needed to learn on the job. He didn't go to college. He made a very successful living for himself, and he is sitting, I believe, on a lot of money in retirement. I don't know that. I'm just guessing. But he is now retired, and he lives in Florida in the wintertime. He didn't go to college. He was very successful. I went to college for 5 years, actually. Now, there's certain professions where you need to go to college. You know, doctor, lawyer, journalist, because we learn everything. We study everything. We learn and we tell stories about the world. So it was good that I learned history and science and math. I'm not great at math, though, but I learned everything about everything. And that was good for me. But for some people, college is not a thing. And I am not going to push my college, or I'm not going to push college on my children if they don't want to do it and if they don't need to do it. But I am going to tell my children they need to be driven to be successful and whatever makes them happy. That's what it's about. So this story from midmichigannow.com. Enrollment is down at 80% of Michigan's public universities. Leave your comment below. Thank you everyone for watching. I have this link in the story. You can learn much more about this. Talk to y'all later.